welcome to my YouTube channel Ayurveda Basking, and the today video is about our R&B practical Rasashastra and Bhaisajya kalpana. As we know nowadays our VMS second prof Viva is going on, and who have already done this R&B practical very good, but this video is going to very helpful for those who is having the R&B practical in this coming days. And my R&B Viva is also after 2 or 3 days. So let's start our video. Actually, first of all, I want to show you something. In this video I have added all the key essential points, but before that you have to understand how is your 200 marks of R&B paper is distributed in practical. So basically there are 6 main heading you have to cover. First is your spotting, and the best thing about this today video is this: I am going to give you all the key essential spotting of yantra as well as the drug and some instruments also. So this is very helpful, and I am providing you some important PDF through which you can get all the essentials thing. Second is your long practical, which is of 40 marks, and I will give you one important thing here also. For example, like in my college, teacher give one list of the practical they are going to conduct for this thing. So it's better you can ask to your teacher like which all the practical they are giving for this portion, okay? Because like every colleges have some of that practical that they are giving and they are practiced and they are giving those things. In my college they have given one list and we have to study that much only, because in syllabus so many are given. So you can ask, it's better you can ask your coordinating teacher to R&B department for this long and short practical, and this is of your 60 marks you have to write and you have to demonstrate also according to SOP. Then fourth is thing is a record, and record is actually four part are there, and in this 4 part, one part for Rasashastra, one for Bhaisajya kalpana, one for this your DT lab, and one part is for college hospital visited and all. So that we have already completed, and hope so you also have completed your R&B record. That is for 10 marks. Fifth heading is your Viva, and Viva is also, there is a structured Viva, like they have given 10 headings in which the Viva should be according to that 10 heading, that of 70 marks, and 2 like internal and external are going to take, and the last heading is internal assessment, that is of 30 marks, and that is already given to you. Okay, so let's start our video. First of all, the spotting heading. So there are 30 spotting heading, and there are 15 spotting heading which of 30 marks, means one spotting is of 2 marks, and there is 10 sample and 5 instrument or equipment. Okay, these things you have to understand. Then after that, in spotting there is 2 things. First you have to identify that. Second, there is a sub question, so 1 marks constitute 2 marks, and this is the list is written from Parada. So I will giving the PPT for all spotting, then PPT for the yantra, and the introduction of all how you can write all this thing. So let me show you that PDF also. Okay, so this is the first PDF that I am providing you. Here you can see all the ingredient list is there, and according to the same sequence this kind of this is there for this abreka, this makshika, shilajatu, gandhaka and all. So all these are there. Okay, you can easily identify and study the identification feature. In this generally the sub question is the dose or the important formulation or their shodhana method if specifically there. So you have to study this according to your shodhana method, according to the dose is very important. Okay, and then one important thing is that I have already shared the trick how we can remember this thing, so you can watch that thing also. And the second important PDF is this yantra PDF. In this I have already marks which all yantra that is given in our syllabus. First is the Svedana yantra is given, and important diagram is there, uses are written, you can study. This Dhola yantra is there, Sthali yantra is there, Ullakha yantra is there, then Khalva yantra, and type of Khalva yantra you can study, otherwise no need. Then next is our Urdu, actually Patan yantra is there, so there are Urdhvado Patna you have to study. Then next is Palika yantra is there. So actually there may be that yantra is kept and you have to ask right the name of the yantra and uses. Patla yantra is there, that is specifically used for the oil extraction. Puta is there, Valuka yantra is there, and main of indication is this Kupi Pakwa Rasayana. Then next is all this no. Only that I have marked the red pen, that is the yantra that is given in our syllabus. So hope so you just go through this PDF and try to at least remember the image of that particular yantra along with that use, because out of this 5 will be there definitely in your exam. So I am giving this PDF on the Telegram, you can download from there, second PDF, okay, and try to remember this point. This is the next important PDF in which I have included the all the drug that is available in our college lab along with that name. For example, this Abraka, Shvetabraka, then this is Makshika, Vimala, this is Sassaka, this is Rasaka, this is Gandhaka, there's Karika, Kasisa. So all those who need this, I also share this also. So there are 3 main PDF. First that I have shared that according to the NCSM syllabus, and in that I have written the dose also, okay. So you don't you have to remember from the PDF itself. I have written all the doses of that important drug. Second PDF according to yantra, and third is this. So all the important drugs are there and you can download this PDF and studies this, okay. So this is all about our spotting. I have already told you the idea how we are going to complete this. Next there are some important things are there. First there is a Moho scale. So Moho scale is actually this, it is for the hardness and it start from the top talc, that is 1 hardness, and ended with the 10, maximum 10 level is there, that diamond is highest level of hardness. Second is this tablet hardness tester is given in the syllabus. If your lab is having this, then they can put this and ask what is this, okay. Next this pH meter, and the pH meter is very important. You have to identify this because we have in Dravya practical for pH also. This is your muffle furnaces and it is already written here, so you can easily identify. This is your electronic weighing machine, and this is our pycnometer. Pycnometer actually is a device that is used to measure the value of the density of the liquid, okay. Then in one point they are mentioning a large scale manufacturing instrument, for example generally distillation apparatus or arka yantra. So I have added the one picture of distillation apparatus, and sometimes they kept this kind of machine also. This is one of the important capsule filling machine. You can actually from this we can easily identify how we can using this, but sometimes we having a doubt in that examination or so try to actually remember all these things, okay. Second heading is long practical, and in this long practical these are the 4 important points you have to remember. First, whichever you got practical, write neatly cleanly the ingredient with their proportion, it constitutes 10 marks. Then their SOP, the preparation method, along with include this heading like Purva Karma, Pradhana Karma or Paschat Karma, because it will give you a better presentation to your that particular question. Third things is the demonstration of Siddhi Lakshana. If you have to perform that particular practical, or if it's Sneha Kalpana or anything, then you have to demonstrate a Siddhi Lakshana, or like a Darvi Pralepa for this Avleha Kalpana. Then for Sneha Kalpana there some specific Siddhi Lakshana, then you have to demonstrate it. And there is a Viva on that side Viva, that of 10 marks. So these are the long practical, and I have already told you, ask your teacher, coordinating teacher, so they can give you most important things that you have already performed, okay. Next one is the if anything is given for your like practical that is having that dravya, for example parada and all, then for this preparation you have to already provide the Shrudhita, Murchita, Grita or Tela, that is already there, okay. Third heading is your short practical. In short practical it is basically of 20 marks. First is ingredient with proportion, 5 marks. 5 marks is SOP, standard operating procedure. 5 marks for Siddhi Lakshana demonstration, 5 for on-site Viva. Here also you can ask your coordinating teacher which are the important one, or which you have already performed in your practical hour, and you can remember all those, because here so many are given. And generally like this one, DT lab are generally not coming, so you can ask your teacher. If in your exam that is coming, then you study this. Fourth heading is your record. As I already told you, our record have four like sub units, like Rasashastra different part, Bhaisajya different part, DT different part. So according to that, 4 records books are there, and each of 2.5. If you have completed the whole record, you will get 10 marks. Then the fifth thing is Viva. There is a structured Viva. First is their Pribhasha, 6-mark question, maybe 1 or 2 question can be asked. Then Shodhana and Mana, they can ask any Rasa Dravya, and like told you, said is what is the Shodhana and Mana procedure. Then Yantra, they can ask any utility of any Yantra. Then chemical composition of Rasa Dravya, they can ask, for example, what is the chemical composition of Hartala, Manasila, like that. Then therapeutic application of single drug. The MK drug, they can ask what is the use of this particular drug for this abraka properties and their uses. And then try to remember one yoga. Still we have so many yoga and we have studied for our theory exam. So according to your convenience, if you can remember the shloka, if you can remember the shloka, this is very nice now, because you can easily remember the ingredient, you can easily remember dose and anpana. So one yoga you surely remember. Then Siddhi Lakshana and quality control test, GMP and all, that is given in our syllabus, but since it's a DK or MK mixed part, so try to remember at least Ayurvedic portion, that like Sneha Siddhi Lakshana, Avleha Siddhi Lakshana, that are very important. Okay. Then 8th subheading is DNC Act. So they can just basically add what is DNC Act, what are the amendment, or what are the schedule, what is the particular schedule meaning, like that. GMP is there. FSSI, they can ask what is the function of FSSI and that how it work, like that. Simple question. 9th is the Viva on the non-lecture activity. As you know, in our syllabus there are portion for non-lecture activity also, and for this non-lecture activity they can ask, or they maybe know like if you have done this activity, they can ask. Otherwise like Pribhasha, Shodhana, they have so many questions, so they can ask from that portion. Then when you are giving the answer, they can check your communication skill, and out of this you will got like 65 marks to the 70 marks. So this is our major like portion for the Viva, that is of 70 marks. So try to give at least answer, and if you don't know, you can change. If there is a like lot or you can change the question, ask your teacher and change it accordingly and give answer, because 70 marks means the loads. Then next is the internal assessment, that is already given. So this is our whole framework of 200 marks that we have studied. So all the very best for all those guys who have this R&B practical, and the PDF I have already I will share on the Telegram channel, so you can join our Telegram channel, and from there you download that and study accordingly. Because you know, this identification, first we have to see the particular thing. Oh, this is abraka, this is gandhaka, this is garika. After that particular identification, we can give the answer of that particular subtype. Okay, so thank you guys.